Hey everybody, welcome to Executive Home Care of Northeast Dallas, podcast episode number 4. We're on number 4 if you can believe it. And actually this is the first time we have a guest. So we're really excited to introduce Becky from Remarkable Hospice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, and so we've partnered with Becky and Remarkable Hospice throughout Northeast Dallas so far, just kind of connecting with each other on how to help each other's patients, marketing together, all that kind of stuff. But I think maybe a good place to start is like asking for the folks who are watching, like, what's really the difference between what you all do at hospice, and then maybe you can jump in with like what we do with home care. So
sure. Well, thank you again. I really appreciate it. I love talking about hospice. I used it with my mom years ago, and so 20 years ago now, and so that's what caused me to come back to it was my experience with an aide years ago. Hospice, it is not when you are in your last couple of days. It can be. Yeah. And that's what most people think, but it really is not that. It also is not typically 24-hour care. That can be. There is crisis care. That is a true thing under Medicare guidelines, but it is incredibly hard to actually
they're like strict about that, right?
It's very strict. I mean, you're charting, it has to have such a lead up that it's very hard. But hospice is a way to come in and really support the patient and the family with end-of-life care. And so they're going to have a diagnosis that's terminal, or they're going to be within what the physician thinks about 6 months. Sometimes it can be longer than that. We have people on hospice who were there a year, right? They just have to be recertified for that.
I was going to ask, like, how does that, so like they don't get kicked off hospice?
No, you can get live discharged, which is kind of funny.
It's a good thing though, right?
It's a great thing. Sometimes they come in and they get such an overlayer of care that they actually get better, right? And so then they get live discharged. That doesn't happen a lot, but it happens. Or if they've just been, especially for like maybe Alzheimer's, right? Because that's such a slow burn of a disease that if they were put on too soon, then they could be discharged off because you've got to be showing decline. It is covered under Medicare, it's covered under Medicaid, and it does have insurances as well. But by and large, the largest you're going to have are Medicare, Medicaid. Everything is provided. So you're going to get an aide, you're going to get an RN, you're going to get a social worker, you're going to get a chaplain. I mean, you get a full team of people that are coming in. And I always say that hospice is really only about 40% clinical. I think about 60% of it is the education and the support.
The support for the family.
To the family. The other thing also that hospice is not, it's not a place. It's not a place. So hospice is going to be wherever the patient is, whether it's here in your home, whether it's in a skilled nursing facility. People even pass in the hospital and can have a hospice. In an assisted living, memory care. So that's also important. It's not a place, it's a service.
You'll go wherever it is you're needed.
Which is the same for y'all, right? You're
very
a service,
similar.
not a place.
Very similar.
We come to wherever the client, the patient is, you know, and that's when we say home, it's wherever a person lays their head at night and where they want to be.
I love that.
And so, you know, that's assisted living. That's the same things, you know, right? Like if we have clients go into the hospital, we can continue care.
You can go follow them in the hospital.
We can follow them wherever.
That's fantastic. I didn't think about that hospital setting. That's good to know.
We can follow them anywhere, and we don't have the medical side. That's where when there's a whole team, and you know, you guys, and if they've got home care also, you guys are on the medical side. You're doing all the checks, and our caregivers can be respite. They can be. They're just, it's one more resource for the family.
Because that is so much of what we do, I think, is we want to be good problem solvers for the family. And sometimes it's not always us.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, it's for us to pass on to someone else. And sometimes even other hospice companies. You know, if we don't have the service.
Think about that.
Oh, yes, I have. In fact, there's a woman who, she is honestly someone I work with so much, and she is my competitor. But she has a service area reach that I don't have. And I have a service area reach that she doesn't have. She also has a more insurance list. And so we just are able to really help each other out that way. So I think
That's
if we
pretty
can,
cool.
It's very cool. And I think if we all come to the table with, here's the problem this family is having, how can we solve it?
And I think the idea is, and this is why we get along so well, our two companies get along so well, we're such good partners, is we both have the same why, right? And our why and your why is very similar, and it is to serve people, to help people and families in need. And so, okay, if that's something we can help with and we can provide, that's great. If it's something that one of our partners does and not us, like,
That's right.
don't pass go, or don't collect $200, like, let's get those people connected so that the family can get what they need. Right?
That's right.
So
I went to a marketing event a couple weeks ago, the one that you signed
Oh,
me
yeah.
up for. You voluntold me to go.
I
Volunteered
love
you for that?
when you get
Yeah.
voluntold. That's
Yeah,
a good time.
I got voluntold. But while I was there, it was at an assisted living place, and so nearly everyone there was home care. And what was interesting to me was, I want to say there were 10 of us at least that
Okay.
were 10 different home care companies, all sort
wow.
of in the area, but only one accepts Medicaid. And so a lot of home care is private pay, or long-term care insurance, but only one of them.
But what a great resource for you when you run into that.
That's
Well,
right.
and that's exactly it. I had a client that I was talking with, and as we were going through it, I kind of realized that, okay, you're looking for someone that takes Medicaid, and so I was able to reach back into my pocket and say,
awesome.
hey, I know this home care company. I've met with them briefly. I don't know a lot about them, but I know they take Medicaid, and
Right.
they've got a good reputation. Otherwise, they wouldn't be at the event they
That's
were.
right. Yeah,
So-
that's right.
Yeah, that's true. And I think, so that kind of keys off on something I've been thinking about, like in the back of my mind for the last, I don't know, a couple of weeks, honestly. And it's like, well, because we're new still. We just started in October of last year, but I think we're getting our feet under us. We're figuring everything out. And I think as that happens, you start to define success maybe a little bit differently. And so obviously, there's the revenue, all the basics, the black and white.
Right. You got to
and
keep the
that.
doors open.
And that's fine, but like when you develop the ability to solve problems for people, like this family had a real problem, right? And you were just able to be like, nope, here you go, call this person, right?
Yeah.
That to me, like, okay, you're a successful home care company, or you're a successful hospice, or
That is
whatever,
worthy work.
because you are solving problems with the resources that you've collected as a company. Like,
Right.
I think that's huge. So
Which, speaking of, I would love to tell them how we met.
Yeah.
I would love to.
it's okay.
I'm
I think
assuming.
it's a good story.
This is a great story.
Please.
So we were both in Lakeshore, which is an assisted living memory care here in town. Great place. We've got patients and stuff there and like working with them too. They're also a good partner. And I'm in there and I'm talking to the nurse and I see that you're talking to her. And there's some people I think you can just tell that you can include yourself in the conversation and you're not stepping on toes, right? But you were wearing something that I could not grasp what this was. It was the ring.
Oh, it was my Voltron
It
ring.
was the ring. I
was the
said, I
Voltron
have to
ring, yeah.
know the person wearing this ring.
Right.
And then I said, and now I need to know the story behind the ring. And so the ring is how we met.
Right.
That's
Right.
how we met. And then we just hit it off. And then we found out that we had I love working with people local when we can.
Yeah.
You're in Rockwall here. I am too. Then we found out we had some kid overlap.
Yep.
And so that kind of stuff just almost gives you more credibility with the people you're working with, right? Because when you pass off my name or vice versa, you are putting your stamp on it.
Yeah.
Now, you caveated with the other person to say, hey, I don't know them well, but I know that this can be a fit, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
But for us, I think our relationship is really morphing into something more than that, where we can say, look, you got to call Nate and Jess.
Right.
Yeah. Right. But that's how we met. And then we just kind of picked up from there. And it's been just a
Did you
very
have a
seamless.
trapper keeper at the time also?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the trapper.
I mean,
trapper
anybody
keeper
who's
guy.
wearing that kind of ring and a trapper keeper,
Yeah.
you gotta work.
You
with
got to
that
talk to
person.
that guy,
You
right?
gotta talk
Like,
to that person.
I don't know who that guy is, but I got to talk to him. Opposite side of that story. So I came home that day from work, right? And I was like, you're never going to believe this, right? and I was
that's
like,
great.
this lady, Becky, like I ran into her at Lakeshore and she noticed my trapper keeper. She noticed my ring and like, I think we're going to market together. Like she was just super cool. So
Yeah.
that's how
And actually, we're going to kick off our first thing that we're going to do on Monday.
like our actual first event.
Yep, our first event's gonna be Monday.
Why don't you tell everybody about that?
Well, Methodist Richardson is a hospital where we have.
I lowered myself. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Methodist Richardson is where we have a contract, and it's Nurses Week, which if I look tired, it's because it's Nurses Week. And we're out there trying to just love on them and appreciate them for all that they do, including our own. And so we're going to come in and do a coffee, 6 a.m., a coffee at Methodist
change, baby.
Richardson.
Shift change.
We want to hit them all, right? Because especially those night shift, they get kind of the shaft. But we'll do a coffee there, and then you can tell them about some of our other folks. But it's a good collaboration we've got.
Yeah, so it's going to be us. It's going to be Edward Jones of Heath. They're
Great,
coming, so they're
yeah.
going to be great. Faithful Stewardship, the law firm. We got somebody interfering with the light.
At some point, you guys will get to meet R2. He's the our unofficial
Mascot.
Pain in the neck mascot.
like,
He's
oh.
my English bulldog. So if you hear snorting or snoring, it's that guy.
Yeah, he's messing with our producer right now, giving her a hard time, which is quite
He
hilarious.
wants the
actually.
limelight himself.
I think he just wants scratches. There you go. See, now he's
Yeah.
happy. R2 is getting scratches from Rachel, our producer, right now, and he seems very happy with it.
Yeah, he's content now.
I think his master plan worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, shift change at Methodist Richardson, right? Donuts, coffee,
Yep.
goodie bags, the whole deal. And I think just the idea of like, hey, we can get up one day to like
Yeah.
be here for shift change and say thank you and
Yeah.
you know, the whole deal.
Little things like that make a difference. It really can. It just shows that one little extra thing that you're willing to do.
Well, and I think the attitude also, right? So it's showing up, I'd say 75% of it, right? Like, oh, you're here at 6 o'clock in the morning to spend time with me and give me a cup of coffee and say thank you. That's a big part of it.
And I think we're also finding people who like this space. You know, this is not.
No, don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Start your own podcast, they said.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. they
Yeah,
said.
it'll be. Oh, hey, buddy. Hi. Hi.
Like we talked about Nurses Week and partnering with Remarkable Hospice and a number of others for Nurses Week, which is obviously is very exciting, but got to let the cat out of the bag. So on the 26th of June, that's when we're going to do the Alzheimer's awareness poker event. We have to call it a poker event. I don't think we're supposed to call it a poker tournament.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, words matter.
Because the rules, right? So like all the proceeds are going to go to the Alzheimer's Awareness
great.
Foundation. So that's super fun. But we're going to be doing that at Alders Rockwall. And I think it starts at 6, going to 8:30. Yeah.
Yep.
And so about 200 folks, but we're going to have 7 tables. And those are all going to be sponsored by partners like Remarkable Hospice, Executive Home Care, et cetera. And so the cool idea is the sponsors are going to sponsor the table, right? And then they get to decorate it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Theme it.
Yes.
And we decided Mardi Gras rules, meaning like
Whatever goes.
no holds barred, like have fun decorating, go crazy with it. I think Trey and Ashley at Elders Rockwall are like super excited.
And they're opening their home.
Well, that's a big thing.
You know,
like,
they're opening their home
right,
to us.
yeah.
And so that's a really
the
big
residents
deal.
there. Yeah. So
Yep.
having like, I think the Chamber of Commerce, hopefully they come, you know, folks from like the what is it, the city council.
Right.
I really want to get
Yes.
them involved. I hope they show up.
Yep,
So
same.
That'll be
I
fun.
think that'll be really good.
And
Be a good time.
obviously it's all for a good cause, right?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
give the money
Yeah.
to Alzheimer's Foundation.
And it's really a fun opportunity too to meet continually you know, we're always trying to put more tools in our bag.
That's right.
Right. And so you get to meet people in a fun environment. You're having a good time. You know, you've got good music. We'll have live music there. So that's going to be great.
I forgot about that. Like, so
Yeah.
Trey is really like, he's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah,
man.
it's going to be a
Like,
party. I
he's
mean,
gonna
it's
have
going
the-
to be an
Is he
intimate.
DJing?
He's going to DJ for the first hour.
We get both.
Yeah. So
We get live and DJ.
Yeah, we get Trey DJing for the first hour, and then
Wicca wicca.
what was
Yeah.
what was the artist's name? The guy that's coming?
Oh, I don't know that.
Billy G or something.
Maybe, but I'm not
It's
sure.
not Kenny G, but it's somebody. I
But
think
it is upstairs and downstairs.
It is
We're going to
upstairs
take
and
both of the
downstairs.
stairs, though,
That's
so
right.
that'll be nice.
Yeah, because they've got the 2 levels. So
It's beautiful.
what do they say? Five tables down below,
5 and
2
2,
tables
2
up
up.
top. Yeah,
Food.
drinks.
Going to have drinks. Somebody mixing drinks for us.
Raffle
That's going to be
prizes.
great. Yeah. Red carpet. We're really, truly, literally, they're rolling out the red carpet.
They are literally rolling out the red
Yeah.
carpet, and they said there's a dress code even,
Oh.
like cocktail dress, like this
And
is
now it's time to get dressed
I was
up.
gonna say,
Fancy.
now I gotta go shopping.
Yeah.
fancy dancy. So
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
so yeah, June 26th, 6 o'clock, Alders Rockwall, poker tournament and
First annual
first annual.
Poker event.
poker event. We got to keep him legal.
It's not a tournament.
Yeah.
It's an
Poker event.
poker event. First annual. So like they were very adamant about that, which I was surprised about. But Alders was like, no, this is first annual. Like this is a tradition from now on. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh man,
Yeah, it'll be really fun.
this thing is really taking
is
on
the
a
way.
life of its
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
I think that's it for this one. I'm
Yeah.
excited, Becky.
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
This has been
and
so fun. Thanks
This is
for
cool.
having me.
And I think it's great to just have this conversation about like, hey, this is what hospice is. This is what home care is. Talking about the things we're
Yeah.
partnering together on, like
Absolutely.
Nurses Week, you know, Alzheimer's awareness coming up in June. Like it's all exciting. So we'll have to
Yeah.
do another one soon.
We will.
I just love you guys both went out early for Nurses Week, and I got to stay home and in bed to take kids to school.
Wow,
And,
thank you for
and
putting
that's-
that in.
that's my contribution.
that's
And
the note we're
I
ending
just,
on.
no, I mean, I gave you some ideas. And
You're the behind the scenes support on that one.
yes, yes. See,
Yeah.
I help.
Where would we be without you?
Yeah. Well, truly, thank you.
No, thank you.
It's a
This is
pleasure.
great.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
guest.
Yeah,
First
thank
guest.
you. It was great.
High five. Yes.
We got it.
Awesome. Very
Yeah,
cool.
we got it.
All right. Well, we'll see you all for the next episode. Thanks so much.